Hello. This is more scary than performing at the Nobel Prize ceremonies. So yes, I'm here to give you a quick snapshot of my research in the circus. So I was a circus performer for 20 years, and I'm now retired. And I thought to myself, what happens next? I went to circus because it seemed like doing the impossible, like flying. It was dangerous, it was risky, it was exciting, it was arduous, hard work, tiny moments of pleasure. It went well with my masochism. And I thought, well, what is similar? What do I do next? So clearly, Ph.D. What do I do next? Both are about knowledge. Circus knowledge. No, circus is a knowledge about something. But what kind of knowledge is circus? So my PhD is a research into what kind of knowledge the circus subject has, not the object, but the artifact, pretty or not pretty thing that they make, the subject that makes it. Because for me in circus, the object is the thing that you move around. The big director goes, I want the aerialist here, and bring on more acrobats, and some balloons, and some wind, and some glitters, and and they're just kind of, they're things to be moved around. They're often fungible. Oh, it's broken. Get another one. It's often the director or choreographer that allows them to get broken. Sometimes they break themselves. And I just wanted to listen to the voice of that subject. It's often a mute subject. Yeah, I'll do whatever you tell me to do. Yeah. Training in circus is very rote. Figure number 3, a copy of that. That's the handstand, and don't deviate from that, otherwise it's not circus. Yeah? So I wanted to hear from them, because we don't have to listen to them in the training. So they know what they are. Yeah? It's a quantifiable fact, the knowledge that the circus person has. I know the velocity with which I drop on a rope. I know that 1 somersault versus 2 requires a different rotational dynamics, etc., etc., etc. But we get it. We understand what it is and what it is we make. But who it is that makes it, and to whom it's performed, that's not dealt with quite so much in circus. So my methodology, my PhD is psychoanalysis. Partly to listen to the other, partly to be another, a proto-audience for the other, the artist. And secondly, because circus is desperate to change. It's slightly stuck. It understands it has to go places that theatre and dance have not gone yet. And again, psychoanalysis, good place to go for a change if you're stuck in repetition or stuck repeating your symptoms or whatever. And the kind of knowledge that psychoanalysis attempts to produce in the subject is what you knew already, didn't know you knew, didn't you know. The analyst doesn't sit there and go, oh, you're clearly a narcissistic, hysterical, obsessive compulsive. It's more about the analyst being there for you to delve and to discover that knowledge yourself. And I hope to show that in the silly little case of circus and my methodology of Circoanalysis, that what I attempt to reveal, what I hope the subject reveals themselves, is their symptom. So the difference between a who and a what. I'll give you an example. Oedipus. He goes up to the Sphinx and she goes, okay, what started life as on 4 legs, and in the middle of life walks on 2 legs, and end of life walks on 3 legs. And Oedipus goes, okay, yeah, baby, no 4 legs, adult, 2 legs, old person, 3 legs, it's a mime stick. And there's a vase painting of Oedipus and the Sphinx, and Oedipus is doing this, so clearly he knows he's a man, he knows what he is. The tragedy doesn't know who he is. If he knew who he was, he might not have killed his father, and probably wouldn't be sleeping with his mother. It's about origins. And because he doesn't know who he is, Thebes is beset by symptoms, which the king, Oedipus, cannot master. Thebes is mastered by symptoms, and not the king. A circus student comes up to me and goes, right, I want to do a handstand act as a body rabbit, and I'm going to juggle Easter eggs. Yeah? Okay. Why? Something that's already a metaphor, or standing on your hands, or swinging in the air. Why put another metaphor onto that? You've made it into a what, so you can quantify what you're doing. They'll follow the story. And we won't. He comes on as a body rabbit, we get the Easter eggs. As soon as he does an amazing trick, story gone. We go, oh! We have a short circuit. We gasp, yeah? We go, ah, applaud. Story is out the window, just the same as in pornography. Oh, hello, I'm a plumber, come to clean your pipes. Yes, my pipes are very dirty, yes, I have the tool for it, etc., etc. As soon as I get to it, we forget the story, and Zizek has a very nice way of putting it. He says that, if you take your average romantic comedy, and let's say let's say the French Defence Woman and Meryl Streep and Jeremy Irons are going to do it, and what if they actually do it? In the French Defence Woman, in the middle of the film, we'd be slightly shocked. So, story goes out the window, the symbolic, fictional universe of the film gets shattered by what's the dramatic intrusion of the real. Oh no, they're really doing it. Oh no, they're not knocking about. They're not play acting, and in Circus we don't play act. I really am 10 meters up in the air, on the rope. I am really doing that. So why do I have to pretend I'm a postman? So another version of that is the game, and Winnicott says that the game or play is a small portion of the child's infant psychic life in the real world. They're working it through there. Freud watches his grandson, it's the famous Forked Dart game. Cotton reel is a string, he watches the little boy throw it away, go there, pulls it back, here, there, here, there, here. He loves this little game, and Freud interprets it as the boy creating a game of the fact that his mother comes and goes over which he has no control. So he has a little symbolic therapeutic game, which in a sense he can control, he can master. And I see here and there, all over the Circus, the swinging trapeze artist, juggler, ball here, all there, here, here. Me on my rope, here, climb it, there, And Freud says, well, these two things here, there, have a very powerful signification. Over there is mother away, it's fear of annihilation, it's cold, it's hunger, it's fright. Here is warmth, plenitude, milk, comfort. I'm on my rope, here and here. I'm safe, ground, cool. There is 10 meters away. There, danger, risk, potential death. Climb the rope. I'm here now. And there is 10 meters below me. There becomes the place of death, annihilation, etc., etc., etc. I'm here because I'm holding on. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not a psycho. I don't believe I can fly. So here, there is a kind of dialectic that the circus artist goes through. One of my Circoanalysis says, at the front of her swing, when she throws herself out, she says, "It's like puking out my soul." So the satisfaction of repetition, yeah? And also completely non-useful. It's a really non-utilitarian form of enjoyment for us. But it also means it's entirely selfish. We're not considering the other. You are my enabling condition. And why, when I ask all my clients, who is the audience for you? They go, what? No. It's fun, I never thought about that. They never think that what they do depends on you and depends on this relationship, because I'm going to make you gasp, and I'm going to seduce you, and I'm going to make sure you don't leave. I watch a juggler rehearsing. He drops a ball. He decides to give himself a punishment. 20 press-ups every time he drops a ball. 20 press-ups. Tries again. Obviously he's a bit weaker, so he drops 2 more balls, another 20 press-ups. Again and again and again. He's not really concerned with achieving what he wants. He just is enjoying the game. And that's a classic obsessive kind of ritual. I don't want what I want, so I'll try and make it as difficult as possible to get to what I want. Which is what we do. I say I climb the rope. Oh, if I climb the rope with a teapot on my head, with water pouring down, makes it more difficult. Maybe that will please me more, and something will please you more. So it makes something very, very difficult. However, us acting out this little game and having therapy from it, perhaps, what's it like for you? So this psychoanalysis is really about saying, consider the other. Consider what you're acting out. And maybe circus is a transformational space for you to heal something traumatic, like a loss or a shock or a fright. How can we do something transformational for the audience who are watching? And for that we need knowledge of of ourselves and knowledge of the symptom. So rather than a sailor or a mermaid or a bunny rabbit, I'd much rather see this obsessive juggler put himself through this masochistic ritual, which always ends in failure. Because then I might be reminded of my own masochism, my own attempts at not getting what I want, like not preparing for this lecture until this morning, which is a symptom, and I will address that with my analysts on Monday. What I'm saying is, getting to know the symptom is not about curing it, it's about, as Yusuf says, enjoying it. It's about embracing that symptom. So you put it to work. It's very productive, rather than it working through you. You enjoy it rather than it enjoying you. So this relation becomes more dialogic. If I have a hysterical symptom or perverse symptom, I have a power relation over you. I may not know I'm doing it, but you're trapped, you're locked in a perverse relationship with me. You know, I make you sign a masochistic contract, or I make sure that I can see you, whatever. Or if I'm hysterical, constantly demanding, what am I to you? Do you like me? How do you like me? Okay? So whatever it is, perverse, hysterical, obsessive, even psychotic, phobic, I'd much rather see a circus that was about that rather than bunny rabbits and mermaids. Because actually that is what is at play in the circus act, these things. It's a power shift. It's a power shift from a circus that is symptomal, like rammed full of symptoms, to a circus that is a symptomatology. Kind of pedagogic in a sense, which psychoanalysis is. It's a pedagogy for the self. Not implanting a whack of information into you as a student, not giving you the information, giving you the knowledge, so you generating that knowledge for yourself. And I guess like Ph.D. is about generating new knowledge, and this is about generating new knowledge of the self and circus. And it's essentially the artist as a clinician, as opposed to the artist needing the therapy here on stage.